All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. We are here for this month. We are in July, so we're going to be doing the monthly investment report, which we're going to be covering June's numbers here. But my name is Chris McMahon. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Saratoga Springs, the entire capital region. And we're going to be covering multifamily properties in this video right here. We're going to be talking about their numbers, how they're doing in the market right now. A little bit about my background is I am an investor myself. I've owned multifamily properties for 20 years now. I've also done some fix and flips. So pulling in, some personal knowledge into this. But if you are interested in buying some multifamilies in the area, or even looking for a fix and flips or just a home in general, I definitely can help you out. But reach out. My information is below. Call, text, email, whatever works best for you. Reach out, get a hold of me. More than happy to help you out. And we're going to be covering this area by county. So we're going to do Saratoga, Albany, Warren. We're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to touch on Schenectady as well. If you are hyper focused on a specific area, so you're really want to be in the Glens Falls area, you're looking for investment properties there, or if you're looking in the Albany area, which wherever you look at, anywhere in between, let me know, because I can do your own personal video. I can break it down for you and get in there. There's just so many different areas and everything. We can't cover everything in all this, just one single video. So I try and do an overview of the area, and then we can break it down further from there, but I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So let's just get right into this. We're going to start off with Saratoga County as far as what we got going on here. We're in Albany County. We're going to start with Albany County today then. Why not, right? Let's come over here and check this out. So we're in Albany County, and we got the multifamily. Now, this is all coming from public records here. This is RPR, which is coming from that multiple listing service that we got going on in here. We're talking Albany County, capital region right here. And as we can see, this is just our overview of Albany County. It is in a seller's market. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody, but we got it in the seller's market right now. Overall, there's over 2 months of inventory for multifamily properties right there. They're selling at list to sold ratio. So if you're listing it at a price, what are they getting? They're getting 100% of that price plus 1.9% over their asking price. So they're actually getting over asking in Albany right now in general, if it's priced right for their multifamilies right there. They're staying on the market about 11 days, which that has actually dropped 31% month over month, which, by the way, we'll go back over here. That has been an increase in what they're getting. It jumped about 2.5% month over month from that one. So, and the median sales price is $270,000 for Albany County. So let's kind of come down here, and this is what we're looking at for the past year as far as, the median estimated property value. So the median estimated property values is $289,000, which is up 2.5% in the last month's change, and it's up 6.5% in the last year. So we're seeing those prices and those values increasing in Albany. And this is what we got as our breakdown right here. Albany County is the blue line. So this is the median estimated value, which is right here. Right over here, we've got 350. This is the national average above that. And then all the way up here at about 900,000. Let's move this over here to June. Still over that. 918,000 is the New York average. Because if those of you are familiar with New York, you know that the prices of New York City, Long Island are going to drive this number up. They generally tend to be quite a bit higher than the capital region that we got right here. So as you can see, the Albany area, and you're going to see this as a trend, and I've talked about this in my previous videos, that this is a trend for the capital region. We tend to be below the national average and definitely below the New York State average as far as investment properties. So your buying power, if you're looking to buy up some multifamilies and get multiple properties and build that portfolio, this is a great area to take a look at, because you get a lot of bang for your buck in this area. So let's come right down here. We got new listings. There's not enough new listings right now. This is doesn't happen very often, but there's not enough new listings to really even project anything. So what do we got for our active listings right now? The median list price is $279,000 for active listings, right near that average. We've got 116 properties, which is up 3.5% from the month before. Days on the market, they're staying on there for 57 days. That is up as well. The median price per square foot. So here's a quick and dirty way to just kind of get an idea of what a property, multifamily property might be worth in Albany, it's $127 a square foot. There's a lot of factors in that one. As an investor, you probably know that. But if you're looking for a quick, easy way to do it, when you're trying to sort through which ones are worth, calling me about and finding more information about, you can probably use that number for Albany County right there to give you an idea. But we got right here total volume. We got a little over $32 million in total volume. Which is up 4.7%. So let's come down here and look at this trend. So this is the trend for the number of properties that we've seen. So we saw the spike for the 12-month spike was in October last year, where they had 234 for the number of properties. And we saw that trend as you look at this thing. It was coming down, but it seems it may have leveled off, maybe even popped up. So we got May, we had 112, and bang, yes, it actually just slightly started coming up in Albany to 116. So will that trend continue as we get in here into August and even into the fall months? Possibly. We'll have to see. But right now, that's where we're sitting at 116, which is up 3.6% from the previous month. And this is our last year's average. Let's do this really quick. I'm going to do 3 years. Let's go back 3 years and see how this trend has been coming back there. So back in December of 2021, November and December, you see the number of active listings took a nosedive. Boom. All the way down to here. Since then, it has kind of hovered around the 200, up and down. Obviously, we're a little bit low right here, but it's starting to trend back up, so it's come down. But you can see there was a big change in the market way back then. So what's going to happen? Are we going to see the reverse at some point where all of a sudden this number spikes back up and those listings come back out on the market? Time will tell. We'll have to keep an eye on things, or it could just be a gradual and kind. We'll see what happens with that. But just something to take of note over the last couple of years. So now let's come right down. No new pendings to report in that area, but sold listings. We had 27 sold listings in June right here, which was down 48%. But the median sold price actually jumped 12.3%. And the average sales or a list to sales price, again, we're over that 100% here. We're at almost 102%. It jumped by 2.5%. Days on the market dropped. It's about 11 days on the market. And the median square foot for that, we're looking at $101. There's about $7.5 million in volume in that. So no, those were just the sold listings for that month. That's not including all the active and everything like that. But let's come on over here. The number of solds we had in May, we had 52, and then bang, it dropped down to 27 for the number of solds in that area. So months supply of inventory, we're sitting at a little over 2 months of inventory, which last month's change, it's up 5% from last month's change, but it is down 12 months, almost 40%. So it's down quite a bit. So you can see right over here, October, we had that high at 4.4 months. Hit a low in May, is up a little bit. So we're up over that two months for supply and inventory. And that's what we got for Albany. So let's kind of come up here. We're going to move north as we go through this here. And we're going to check out Saratoga County next. We'll do Saratoga, Warren, Saratoga County. Okay. Let's check and see how this is looking, especially in comparable to Albany. Still in the seller's market. Pretty solid in the seller's market. Months of inventory dropped. We're at a little more than what Albany's got right now with 2.37 months. List of sold price went up almost 6%, 5.75% to 103.2%. 11 days on the market is what we're seeing as the medium number. And the median sold price is $362,000, which is up over what we've got in the Albany area. So let's come down here. What do we got? Median estimated property value. Remember I told you this was a trend? Looks pretty similar, right? So last month's change, it didn't. It's up 21.5%, 12-month change. It is 334,000 is the estimated median volume. So, of course, this blue line is getting close to the national average, actually, which is Saratoga is, as far as the area, one of our more pricier areas to live. So this is moving up, still below the national average, but pushing up there. Here's our national average, and here's our New York State average, which is way up there. Up over, what do we got here? It's 800. We got 918,000 for the national average on that one. So we're coming down here. No new listings to really report here. So something to think about. Active listings. Right now we got 25 active listings, which dropped 16.5%. The medium list price is $474,900, up 8.7%. Days on the market is up 55. Now the median price per square foot, we have what, 127 for Albany. So Saratoga, you can see it's a little bit higher, 143, which is down 8.9%, about $13.5 million in volume in that area. So let's come on over here and let's look at our properties. Okay. So right now it dropped. We had 25 properties right now. Month of May, we had 30. It was at 23, 24. So it kind of spiked up to 30 and kind of came back down a little bit. Our 12-month high is back over here in August of last year, where we had 55 listings in there. So let's go take a look at the 3-year. This was, we knew this was coming, right? Same thing in Saratoga. This is, what we saw. That November 21, December 21, it took a dive, and it's kind of been down here ever since. And again, when will we see that return back up here to these numbers? Time will tell, but we will keep an eye on that for right now. No new pendings, no new pending listed. Sold listings, we had 7 sold in Saratoga County. So it was 14 the month before. It's down 50%, down to 7. But this number right here, for any landlords looking to possibly sell, 103.15%. So they're getting, that's 5.8% month over month increase. They're getting over their asking price for what they were selling. I always say we're last month. Right over here, we got 362,000 was the medium sales price, and it was about $151 a square foot with just over 2.5 million of total volume going on right there. And month of supply, 2.37. We saw that in the beginning. And it's down 13.2% from the month before and down 50% for the 12-month change. So we got Saratoga. Let's come on up here. Let's run through our Warren County, see what we got. There's no 3 R's in Warren. There we go. All right, pulling up Warren County. Interesting. Okay, so this triangle moved quite a bit farther. We've got almost a balanced market here. It's still slightly in that seller's market, but getting pretty close to a balanced market. Have not seen this triangle this far to the right in quite some time now. So months of inventory, we're over 5 months. That's up 28.33%. List to sold price. So this is down 90. It's at 93.2%. So it's down 5.68% month over month. Days on the market, 110. And the medium sales price, 275. Estimated property value, it's at 244, up 3% last month, up 13% for the 12-month change. Again, here's what we're looking at our numbers. We know this is going to be 918, and this is going to be down right over here for the U.S. average is 353. Warren County is at 244 right here. Okay. Let's roll this down. New listings, not a lot of new listings, but active listings. Let's bang this back to a year, and let's check it out over this last year. We had our high right here in November with 32. Right now, it's kind of been up and down, up and down, up and down. We jetted back up to 27. Previous month was 21, so we're seeing an increase in the number of properties. The median list price was 240. We'll round that number. 70 days on the market, $141 a square foot. We got $9.5 million of total volume going on right here. For Warren County, let's scroll down. Pendings, not enough data to get a look at here. But sold listings, we had 3. 5 the month before, so that did drop a little bit. But median price per square foot is up 13%, 1,000% for month over month for 110 days. Median days on RPR is 110 days. over $500,000 in volume here, 645. Now this is our sold listing, so only 3 of them sold with a median price of 275 on that one. Months of inventory, like we said, a little over 5 months, 5.2 months, which that has changed. That's gone up 28.3% from last month and 3.8% in the past 12 months that we've seen. So biggest takeaway from this one right here is seeing this triangle move more towards a balanced market. So like I said, I've not seen it this far. It's still just barely in the blue there, but let's see how that moves next month and see if we're into a balanced market over here, or dare I say it, maybe a buyer's market. There you are. All right. Schenectady County. Okay, so our triangle goes back in the middle more for the seller's market. So we're not quite getting to that balanced market over here yet. It will get there eventually. So we got 2.3 months of inventory. List of sold prices is 92.7%, which that's dropped 9%. The months of inventory has dropped almost 60% as well. So days on the market, 52, with a medium sales price of 245. Let's come down here. I bet you this is going to look familiar. Bang, it does. Look at that. Schenectady average, state average, national average. I think we get the picture on this one. Median estimated value is 239. That dropped actually 1.6% last month, but it's still up almost 19 or almost 20%, 19.5% is the 12 months change on that. Coming down, we got no new listings that they're reporting here. Active listings is 59, which drops slightly from 70 over there. The high over here looks like it was in January, maybe in October, 204. We saw this come down a little bit. Average or median list price 262.5, 55 days on the market, $131 a square foot. Over 15, so 15.2, almost $15.3 million of total volume going on. No new pendings to talk about here, but our sold listings, we had 21 sold listings, which is dropped. It was at 23, came down to 21. 245,000 for the sold price at 92.66% for the list of sales price. 52 days on the market and $125 median value for square foot for our sold, for those 21 sold. So we see how this is. Our high on this one, again, back in October was a good month here for that. That was the high. Now we're kind of hitting a low with it. Months of supply, as we said, 2.3. Dropped almost 16% from last month. It's down 64.7% in the last 12 months. As we can see, we had that big dip from January into February with the multifamilies. So there we go. That is our report. Like I said, if there is an area that you're interested in, you want me to check that out a little bit more for you, reach out and get a hold of me. I can get really right down in specific areas and break that down for you and give you an idea of what's going on and give you those numbers that you're going to need. Subscribe to the channel if you find any value. We do this report monthly. I don't want you to miss out. Make sure you get all the updated information when it's coming out here, so you can get in. If you got any questions, anything like that, my contact information is below. Call, text, email, whatever is easiest for you, whatever you got to do, reach out, get a hold of me. Be more than happy to answer those questions for you. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.